76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And for Philadelphia, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain their momentum. It's a very disjointed season for them up to this point.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Michael Porter's out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Bell. Then it's Ball. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. Here's Porter. Some solid defense from Harris. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Now here's Simmons, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
A 3 from Bogdanovich, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins, skilled at spotting the open miss.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach. We talked about his plan to try and take Tobias Harris out of the equation on offense. Coach told me Harris can attack you in so many ways on offense. The way to counteract that is to give him multiple looks on defense. So we'll rotate a handful of guys on him tonight. We'll see how that plays out. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Cousins. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Thibault can't get it to go. Baltimore leading by 4. Cousins with it. Now defended by Embiid. Bogdanovich, no luck. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Porter. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
First free throw is good.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
And Harris drops them both. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Outside, Horford. Here's Thibault. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, comes up empty down low. Here's Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Cousins moves incredibly well for a big man. He's a force of nature when he drives to the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Cousins.
Oh, the combination of size and strength, it makes Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowering.
And Cousins drops them both. Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Lays it up off the glass.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Outside, Bogdanovich. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now, here's Thibault. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Bell. Well, for Baltimore, their last game, a loss to New York. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Cousins, and there's the pass to Ball. Pass to Bell. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Looking now at some numbers for him. Outside, Porter. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. That's good from Porter on the assist by Cousins.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Simmons. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
He hits both from the stripe.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
6'6", Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz checked in for Horford. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Barons making a change here. Harris against Morris. Pass to Cousins. Pass the ball from outside the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Korkmaz. And here is Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Martin's checked in for Baltimore. Jacob Evans comes in for Ball. The 76ers trail by 9. Back to Milton. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Evans. And oh, here we go. Evans, no one back. And the shot goes down.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. He kicks to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on it. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Well, like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. And the 76ers making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Baltimore leading by 9. Morris with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Portis. And no good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harris, no good.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Martin kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Evans. Back to Morris. Pocket 6. Right side, Portis. This one for 3. Milton grabs the board.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Down low. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Harris. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Korkmaz. Baltimore with the rebound. Martin finds Morris. And the pass to Portis. Poked loose and stolen by Biyombo. Simmons against Portis. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Simmons against Morris. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Martin. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the first one at the line is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Smith has checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Baltimore leading by 4. Here's Evans. And nothing is falling for him right now. Smith feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Harris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harris has got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Left side, Portis. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Morris. Smith, no luck. Martin goes in, rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Biyombo finds Milton. Back to Biyombo. Now Milton. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, what a night for Tobias Harris, and he's capable of doing this. He's right. He can carry it.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Evans kicks to Mark. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Morris. That shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Morris against Smith. Outside Portis. Pass to Evans. Connects from three-point range. Evans has got 5 points so far.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Milton the pass to Smith. Harris with it. Over Roby. Harris misses.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Portis kicks to Evans. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. And here's Morris for three. No good that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Now, here is Smith. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Bell. Morris is out there with Evans. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Martin in at the three, the small forward. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wanting to accept more responsibility on offense. Okay, Dale, he's hitting shots like this will only help his cause.
Here's Milton. Out to Smith. Ball with the rebound.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And that one's good by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Here's Horford. Michael Porter making his last shot. Here's Ball. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smith outside. Over to the wing. Shoots a fader. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Horford's got his first bucket of the night.
Now look, you can't forget about Alford. I mean, especially from the mid-range area where he gets it done.
Bell's shot is good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this leading to scores.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by Baltimore. Biombo, no luck.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Porter, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Smith against Ball.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. And here's Biyombo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Left side, Ball. Tipped away. And stolen by Biyombo. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Horford finds Milton. Knocked away and stolen by Portis. Evans outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they get it back. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. Then for Baltimore, DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Evans. Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Inside. And the dunk by Horford.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Passes it to Cousins. Outside, Porter. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And it's blocked.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovic. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that well.
Embiid finds Thybulle. Blocks it again.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now, here's Ball. He has 5. And Cousins throws it down. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Simmons against Ball. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Works so hard in these sets. I love how determined Embiid is to get wide open after setting the pick.
Here Here are the Barons.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now, here's Porter after Ben Simmons' miss. Now the pass to Thibault. Poked away and stolen by Bogdanovich.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
That's tipped. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Baltimore making a switch here. Kobe's checked in. Simmons against Ball. To the inside. And the jam by Harris.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that. Oh.
The confidence of Simmons, a quick thinker who isn't afraid to go after steals and start the break.
And Baltimore calls time here. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Baltimore. Martin's checked in for Jordan Bell. And Monte Morris subbed in for Ball. Outside for Martin. Morris passes to Bogdanovich. But they recover it. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's the hook. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 19 points for Tobias Harris. Here are the Barons. Morris passes to Cousins. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Thibault on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Embiid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Wednesday.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Baltimore with the ball. 7-point differential. Morris finds Martin and finished off by Martin.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Pass to Embiid. From outside, off the mark. Baltimore on offense. Outside, Martin. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Morris against Simmons. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Morris.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Thybulle kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Here's Roby, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Outside, Martin. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steal.
Simmons against Morris. Pass to Cousins. Martin with it. Shot clock at 6. And here's Morris for 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Martin against Simmons. Martin dishes to Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simmons. Embiid wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the paint, here's Morris, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Embiid.
Chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Baltimore trails by 9. Morris outside. Passes it to Cousins. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And they double up Simmons. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Poked away. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Whenever Cousins get that close to the basket, it's game over for the D. He is such a forceful presence, especially when he's dunking.
Now Simmons, 13 points in the game. Thybulle, no good with the triple. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Morris, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He had a nice open look right there. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Morris outside. 4 seconds left. And it's laid in by Cousins. Cousins has got 8 points.
Oh, the body control of Cousins. Knows how to get hit and still finish off the shot.
And so we wrap up the first half. Philadelphia ahead, up 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Tobias Harris was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 22 points. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So, big fella, when he's on the floor, you like him better as a 3 or as a 4?
Well, when Harris plays a 3, he worries too much about himself. I want him to focus on finishing plays at that 4, dominating the ball, man.
Yeah, you can't ignore his size advantage. Harris can bully those smaller defenders easily.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
The 76ers leading by 8. Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. So it's the Barons now. Now the 76ers with it. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Embiid inside, defended by Bell. Offensive rebound. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the first points of the second half here for the 76ers. Now, here's Ball. The pass to Bell. Now, here's Ball. Defended by Thibault. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Ball. Simmons passes to Embiid. Harris, bounce pass. Horford finds Embiid in deep. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Tipped away and stolen by Bogdanovich. He gets that one. Bogdanovich has got 12 points in the game.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Ball against Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Fires the 3. 76ers with the new shot clock.
They seem to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Ball against Simmons. Now, here here is Bell. He's guarded closely, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Philadelphia has possession. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Thibault. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Zaire Smith, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Jacob Evans, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now the feed to Embiid. Over Bell. Back to Smith. Over Evans. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the game. Baltimore trails by 8. To the middle. And Cousins throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Bell against Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
I mean, how do you guard that? Simmons, he's a big guy with some incredible dribble moves.
Ball against Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And Smith with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Simmons. Baltimore with the rebound. Evans outside. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Simmons. 15 points in the game. Harris inside the line. Baltimore with the rebound. Bell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Cousins. Here's Porter. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Here's Horford. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop is defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. And they double up Simmons. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. And a wide open look for Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. The 76ers leading by 8. Inside. Out to Smith. Fires for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Biyombo checks in for Al Horford. And it's Korkmaz in for Tobias Harris. Bobby Portis is checked in for Baltimore.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And the pass to Biyombo. Here's Embiid, defended by Bell. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Baltimore with the ball. Baltimore trails by 6. Evans outside. Back to ball. Loose and stolen by Simmons. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Timeout called the Barons. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Roby's checked in. To the wing on the left. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Korkmaz, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
That free throw good from Korkmaz. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Monte Morris is checked in for Bell. Good on both. The 76ers leading by 9. And here is Milton. He's got 5. Embiid kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. Back to Embiid. And that one, good. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Smith against Ball to the inside. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Ball.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Embiid. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Milton with it. Just 5 on the clock.
And defense is something Portis must keep working on. I mean, this kind of effort helps big time.
And it's Evans in the corner. It's good from long range. Evans has got 8.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Smith kicks to Embiid. Back to Smith. Now here's Biyombo, defended by Portis. Milton the pass to Biyombo, and it's blocked.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Baltimore. Now Morris kicks it to Cousins. Pass to Portis. Dishes it to Morris. Passes it to Evans. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Count that bucket. Here's Morris. Knocks it loose and stolen by Simmons. No good. And the Barons the other way now. Bounce pass from Morris. Embiid with the steal. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home the alley-oop.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Baltimore. Now, here is Morris. Portis trying to free himself. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Down low, here's Korkmaz. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Knocked away. It's stolen by Milton. The finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
To the paint. Out to Morris. 5 to shoot. Will it go? They grab their own miss. Ball can't connect from short range.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
Poke loose, stolen by Ball. And here we go, fast break. Cousins has got it, and Cousins throws it down.
When Cousins sprints down the court like that, it energizes his team. When he gets the ball in a good spot in transition, it's nearly impossible to stop him.
The pass to Embiid. Biyombo with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. And thinking back, Biyombo selected 7th overall because of the pre-draft measurements and workouts, which were unreal.
He has a 7'6" wingspan. Flashed tremendous speed for his size. He also has showed a mature, positive attitude. He can speak 5 languages. Scouts came away impressed with his total package.
The free throw drops for Biyombo. You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morris looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harris. With 2 seconds left. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Baltimore, Bogdanovich out there with Morris. Then it's Porter. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Portis in at the 4.
Well, over time, Cousins has worked on developing a sneaky little pump fake. I love how he makes the deep fall for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Philadelphia leading by 12. And here now is Thibault. And they double up Simmons. Back to Thibault. 3-pointer. That shot is off. And Baltimore going the other way now. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Harris. The lead now cut to single digits.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nearly 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Pass to Thibault. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Al Horford's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Bell's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Baltimore trails by 10. Here's Morris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
One shot.
Free throw good from Morris.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Portis. Hits the mark, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
Tobias Harris taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. Morris with the ball. Outside Porter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Harris on the double team. And now Philadelphia on the break and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your 76ers. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. On the wing, Morris. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
A terrific, versatile scorer. I mean, once Bogdanovich gets hot, he stays assertive and on the attack.
Thibault kicks to Simmons. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Morris against Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Morris.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Poked away and stolen by Portis. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Bell passes to Portis. He kicks it to Morris. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. From deep. Baltimore getting another chance here. And Portis throws it down.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Simmons dishes to Harris. 2 points. That one goes. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And stolen by Simmons. To the middle. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And Bell kicks to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers. Feibel's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
Tobias Harris. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Embiid, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Harris drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
And Baltimore calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the Barons head coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys,
Feibel on the wing. To Simmons. The pass to Embiid. That one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 15.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
Outside Portis. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes it to Morris. That one Hands off, still out of sync.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thibault kicks to Simmons. Embiid from outside. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That shot misses. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And the Barons making a change here. Ball's checked in. The 76ers leading by 17. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's Baltimore on the break. Ball's running. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Over ball. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porter. Rejected by Harris. Now Simmons. Fires from 14. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons. Harris has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Baltimore trails by 17. Ball, the pass to Bell. Simmons against Ball. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Harris. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic LU jam.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Bell against Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Ben Simmons. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Portis.
One shot.
And remember now, Bell was a 2nd-round pick, and he thought he should have been higher. Plays with a chip on his shoulder. I like it.
Simmons looking around. Harris draws the double. And a dunk by Horford.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Baltimore trails by 18. Now here's Ball. Pass to Bell. Outside Porter. Pass the ball. Over Simmons. But they'll get another chance. Good on the shot.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. That's tipped. And it's Baltimore on the break. Throws it up high.
Right now, Bell is feeling it. He just looks so composed and dominant right now.
The 76ers leading by 14. Timeout called the 76ers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. It's blocked.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
No good from Simmons. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Baltimore. Cousins finds Ball. And here's Porter. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Simmons passes to Korkmaz. And they double up Simmons. And there's the pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Embiid. And it's Baltimore on the break from about 16. And it's off the back rim. No good. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Thibault, the pass to Horford. Ball with the rebound. Baltimore trails by 12. Here's Porter. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Cousins, no good. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Popped up there for Embiid. And here we go. Here's Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by Baltimore. The 76ers leading by 12. Able on the wing. Embiid in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
The first free throw is good.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
And Embiid drops them both. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down at times. You know, then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Ben Simmons.
Well, he's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
Free throw good, Horford.
All Horford does is affect winning. I mean, in the locker room, practice, games, he's accountable, and he holds others to that same standard.
And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Joseph. to Horford. Fades and shoots. Cousins pulls it in.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit. Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And here is Joseph. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.